Hey, we're talking about a new product today from Lego, the Xtra line. It is water tape. It came out not too long ago. I've always been curious ever since I saw that they had this about what kind of tape is this? Is this a masking tape? Is it one that's going to be easily removable? Hopefully so, because it's for kids to stick on things. And it comes with 49 feet or 15 meters worth of the tape. Now the package here is closed on the top with 3 tabs, and I don't want to tear it, so I'm just going to kind of finagle them out. There we go. So we could take a closer look here at it. It's kind of a matte packaging on there, so it's got a nice texture to it. It's a weird little thing, but I liked it. And there we have a look at the tape. And then inside the tube there, you can see the contents and the instructions are contained within. Taking a look here at the instructions provided, there's a couple builds, not much as far as builds go, but we have just a small raft with a paddle and a flag, a piece of seaweed, seagrass, something of that nature, and a frog on a lily pad. So we're not going to go ahead and build that stuff here and open this up, but I will show you a little closer look at those pieces. But there's a couple little interesting bits in there. So what we have here is, you can see there is that medium nougat fishing net. There is the orange fish. There is a white coffee cup, which is an interesting and fun thing to get in there. There is also a dark blue toolbox, which in my town I can't have enough toolboxes. There's a lot happening, but there you are. Now let's take a look at the tape itself. Now, just as I had thought, it is more of a masking tape type texture and composition to the stuff. And probably about the first 6 inches or so wasn't really tacked down. It was left a little bit loose, probably so you could take it off there. So we're just going to take a look at that bit of tape. But I'm going to make that little crease there, that little tab, so that when I tear the tape just by hand, it's not going to go wild and give you just a weird rip. At the most, it'll stop at that crease. Plus, you'll have a convenient tab for unrolling more tape later. But let's look at the stickiness here. And goes on, stays on pretty good. Easily released. Doesn't leave behind any residue. Doesn't leave behind any extra bits of tape. Who knows what's going to happen with age, because as masking tape gets older, it is less and less reliable thing. But you can see here a little bit the transparency. This is the reverse side of a base plate, and you can see how the under bits can show through there just a little. So it's not very opaque. It'll let whatever's underneath it show right through. But yeah, you can see there. It does stick pretty well where you want it to stick, and when you don't want it to stick, easily removable. Now we're going to do a little crinkle test here to see how well that color sticks. And that color is perfect on there. Usually, sometimes you'd see like flaking if it were more of a painted thing, but you just see a couple lines in there, and that's just because I kind of had it creased up and folded a little bit when I did that little test there. Rips pretty easily down the center. It's just a couple inch wide masking tape there. I think, was that 3 inches thereabouts? But yeah, and easily stickable and restickable. Thanks for stopping by. Please check out some of the other videos. They're short. They're not going to take up too much of your time. Mostly.